So these guys played a game tonight as well. And normally I would do my very best to be as happy, yelly, screamy, happy as I can, but you'd be living under a rock if you don't know what happened tonight. Plain and simple. But the Leafs do win 5-2 over the Philadelphia Flyers in Philly. Boy, this is difficult. And improve the record to 6-5-1 on the season. Very, very good road game for the Leafs. A rough one late in the game, obviously. A lot of penalties were taken. You didn't like that part of it. But for the most part, they played a really good hockey game. You were down a $1.09 into the game. Christian Dvorak scoring 109 in, assisted by former Leaf Nikita Grabenkin. Okay. And you're like, this is not good. 5 minutes later, though, Morgan Riley walks the blue line, and he hits Austin Matthews about the top of the circle, and he spins, kind of gets one stride into it, and rips this thing. It was a high blocker. I think it was high blocker on Dan Vladar. A nasty strike from Austin Matthews. His 6th goal of the season. Robertson and Riley with assists in the goal. And it's 1-1 after one period of play. Shots were 7-6 in favor of the Flyers in the period. We go to the second period. 8 minutes in. Chris Tanev. Before, well, you know what, screw it. Chris Tanev, obviously after this play happened, he just came back from an injury, upper body injury, probably a head injury. It was a blind side, but again, wasn't intentional. Matias Michelli, not Matias Michelli, what am I talking about? Matvei Michkov, runs into him, noggin, stick goes flying. He's on the ice. They stretcher him off. But before then, Jake McCabe floats one on. It has eyes. Great screen in front. You bury it. You're up 2-1. 8:14 was the time of the goal. His second of the season. Tanev and Matias Michelli grab assists on it. You're up 2-1. Good stuff. Well, late in the period, Matthew Nyes enters the blue line on the left side, and he cuts across the top, just inside the blue line. And Nick Robertson goes behind him, drops it off for him, and that shot from Nick Robertson, gross. Just disgusting. Nasty shot for Nicky Robb. His 3rd goal of the season. Nyes and Tavares with assists in the goal at 17:34 of the 3rd period, putting the Leafs up 3-1. Shots on goal in the period were 12-7 in favor of the Buds. And they go to the 3rd period looking to lock this game down. You're up 2, find a way, win a hockey game. Well, 33 seconds into the 3rd period, puck gets into the offensive zone. Tavares kind of a spin around pass, I don't know what you want to call it, to Easton Cowan, who's coming right down Broadway. And look, I think the kid has so much talent, but it seems like he's just pressing to do the right thing so far to start the career. Hey, kid, you got a hell of a shot. You got a crap load of points. Do it. Don't overthink it. And instead, he could have thought about fake the shot, pass it to someone. No! He comes down Broadway and rips this thing high blocker top cheese on Dan Vladar for Cowboys' first goal in the National Hockey League. 33 seconds into the 3rd period. Tavares with a lone assist. And just like that, the Leafs have a 4-1 lead. 4-1. Ugly losses. They're in my head, right? Been a long day. It's going to be a long night, too. But anyways, you got 4-1. Good stuff. Feeling very confident in the 3rd period. Well, then penalties start to occur, right? You go to the 3rd period. Jake McCabe takes a cross-checking penalty, 10:36 into the 3rd period. Then at 15:51, Simone Benoit takes a roughing penalty. Then OEL takes a boarding penalty at 17:22. 3 penalties in the second half of the 3rd period. You're up 4-1, guys. Can we not screw around with this? Tyson Forster scores 16:08 into the 3rd period on the power play, making it 4-2. But then Calle Yarncrux scores the empty netter with 18 seconds to go. Dakota Joshua and Simone Benoit get the assists on it. It makes it 5-2, and that's all she wrote. Leafs get a shot 19-9 in the 3rd period, but I mean, my goodness. When you have 4 power plays in the 3rd period to the Leafs 1, you're bound to outshoot the Buds. Plus, they're down 4-1, so you know they're going to try and push. And they did. But the Leafs hang on. They win it 5-2. Face-off dot dominated 39-29. Great. They were 1 for 6 in the power play. The Leafs were 0 for 3. Shots on goal for the game, 33-27 in favor of the Flyers. But obviously that big third period is going to help you. Anthony Stolarz, a very good game for him. 2 goals on 33 shots, Much better seeing him in there. And Caden Primo, and that's not a hot take at all. Nicky Robertson had a goal and an assist, was a +2. Jake McCabe a goal and a +3. Austin Matthews a goal and a +3. Those guys were dynamite tonight. Of Matthews, Nyes, and Nicky Robertson. Kelly Arnkrok a goal and a +1. Easton Cowan with a goal. John Tavares 2 assists. Dakota Joshua, Matthew Nyes, Chris Tanev, Simone Benoit, Morgan Riley, Matisse Michelli all had assists in this hockey game. And most importantly, the Leafs get the victory and are now 6-5-1 on the season. Now, we all just hope and pray for good news on Chris Tanev. Don't expect him to be in the lineup next game. You'd be nuts to think that. Speaking of that next game, though, it's Monday, 7:30 puck drop at Scotiabank Arena against the Pittsburgh Penguins, who have had a very good start to the season. They're 8-3-2 on the season, so they have had a very, very good start to the year. Even the Flyers are 6-3-1 going into play today. So we'll see what happens, but you're back at home, 7:30. Hey, Leafs, Jays are done now. All the eyes are going to turn to you and the Raptors now. What you got for us? All right, so you know what, guys? That's going to do it for this one. If you enjoyed the video and not the game, or I end the game. What the hell am I talking about? You won 5-2. Anyways, smack the like button if you even watched it. Hit the like button to appreciate it. Hit the subscribe button. You guys know that's already. Comment down below your thoughts on the video, thoughts on the game. What'd you like, what'd you not like from today's game for the Toronto Maple Leafs? Twitter, Discord, Instagram, TikTok, all that stuff is down below, so follow there. If you haven't done so already, I will talk to you guys. The last time I'll say this. Jays Edition, season review, offseason preview eventually. I don't know when. Raptors-wise, we'll talk to you tomorrow? Yeah, tomorrow. 6 o'clock. Tip-off. Memphis Grizzlies in town at Scotiabank Arena against the Raps. Look, maybe win 2 in a row. Wouldn't that be nice? And for the Toronto Maple Leafs, they're back in action on, was that Tuesday? My days are all messed up. Monday night, 7:30, puck drop at Scotiabank Arena against the Pittsburgh Penguins. Win 2 in a row. Thank you guys so much for listening and watching. I hope you enjoyed the video and the dub tonight, I guess. We'll talk to you guys then.